What's up gamers, Mason here, back with episode 3 for a Nothing to Something series where we start with the non-crate very rare and go to the Draco set. Roll the intro! I will be giving away every single set of Dracos, so I'm gonna give away 14 Dracos to 14 different people. So if you guys want to be entered into this giveaway, make sure you subscribe, like the video, and comment your details down below. The very first chart of this episode 3, we're actually going to be swapping our inverted bladed waves for black zombas. Now if you remember, we actually bought these blade waves for 300 credits, and we're actually going to be selling them for around 950 to 1150. So we're actually getting like a 650 credit profit from 2 trades, which is absolutely insane. Now I actually decided to sell my Tragon. Now I was trying to get 550 to 600 credits for it, but no one was really offering that. So this guy came along, he offered me 500 credits. He said he would add, so I just decided to see what he would, and he actually added 4-screen halo. Now that's around 100 credits, so that's actually what I originally wanted. I can get that halo for 100 credits, and I can just get that 600 credits for this Tragon. For my black zombas, I actually didn't want to do a 1-for-1 trade with the 20XX, so I wanted him to add, but the only main thing he could add is actually titanium white sparkles, which is around 400 to 500 credits. So I decided to add my 4-screen halo to see what he did with that, and then he actually wanted the 4-screen halo pretty bad, so we actually did this trade, and it actually worked out perfectly. I'm getting around 300 to 400 credits profit off this. And what I did next was I posted all of those items that I have on Rocket League Garage. That's actually a great site for buying and selling items. Someone actually came along and immediately took the titanium white sparkles for 500 credits, so that's just happy days. Now for 20XX, it actually ranges from 900 to 1000 credits. At first I was looking for 950 to 1000, but this guy came along and he offered me 900 credits and regular Dracos. Since I actually need regular Dracos for the set, I just decided to do this because I am getting the minimum price for the 20XX, which makes me happy, and I get another pair of Dracos for the set. Very important that you guys always ask for ads. As you can see in my last trade, I asked for some extra ads, so I had those 3 other items in my inventory waiting to be added for me to get another black market. And that's exactly what I did here. This guy really wanted 920, but I didn't want to add 20 extra credits on, so I just decided to add these not very good items into the trade, and he took it immediately. We're actually getting a really good overpay for a certified mainframe. We're actually getting certified 20XX, which is actually 900 credits. We're also getting Black Comet, which is around 200, Pink Flamethrower, which is a non-crate import, so I could probably get around 100 credits for, and the Jagger I can either add on to one of my next trades, or I can just sell it for around like 50 credits. But we're actually getting a really good overpay of like 350 credits for this mainframe. I was actually just going through the looking for group page on Xbox, and I noticed this guy wanted 900 for his 20XX. If you see someone wanting the minimum price for their black market decals, I always suggest you offer under 100 credits of the minimum value. Every once in a while, someone will be wanting that trade, just like here for instance. This guy wanted 900 credits for his 20XX. I offered 800. We kind of had a bidding war for a bit, but then eventually he just took the 800 credits. I actually decided to sell my 20XX for 700 credits, solar flare, and tune. This probably equals around 1200 credits to 1100 credits, and my suggestion to you guys, you should always ask for little ads. In this case, he was just offering me 700 credits in solar flare, and I actually wanted him to add more, so he actually decided to add tune to this trade, which is an extra 200 to 250 credits. So you can see I'm actually getting a good overpay for just asking for a little bit of ads. For beginner traders, I would actually watch out for painted black markets, especially painted black market goal explosions. They're actually very hard to sell. For instance, I'm selling my 20XX for black optimizer, which is around 1600 to 1800, and popcorn, which is around 400. Now that's actually an insane overpay, but black optimizer is very hard to sell. So for instance, the only reason why I took this trade is because I knew I could actually get some profit off this. So if someone is offering you, say, black optimizer, I would suggest offering them under 200 or under 300 credits of its minimum value. Another great way of making profit is actually buying and selling non-crate imports. So I would suggest you guys buy them for around 50 to 60 credits and actually sell them for 100 like I'm doing right here. As soon as I saw I was actually getting a non-crate import, I just immediately thought of 100 credits because that's what they usually go for. And here I'm actually just selling it for 100 credits, just getting that extra profit. Now our next trade, we're actually going to be trading our Black Comet. I actually wasn't able to get the mid or the max value for this. I was actually only able to get the minimum, but that's alright because I actually only had that in mind because import boosts are actually very difficult to sell for the max price. I usually just suggest selling it for the minimum and only asking for these for ads. Actually getting a really good deal on this solar flare. I was looking through the looking for group page on Xbox, and this guy was actually saying he had 290 credits. He wanted a black market goal explosion, and I'm just like, hey, I got a solar flare if you want that. I wasn't positive he was gonna offer the 290 credits, but he actually did. So we actually got an extra 40 credits onto what I originally thought I was gonna sell for. And then surprisingly, I actually sold my Jagger for credits. Now I thought I was just gonna use it for ads, but someone was actually very interested in the Rocket League Garage post I posted a couple hours before this. Now he just offered me 50, which I was perfectly fine with. That was the minimum value. I knew I wasn't gonna get 100, but 50 is still great. And then what I'm doing here, I'm actually trying to sell all my items out of my inventory because I actually suggest you guys don't keep anything in your inventory for too long because it can actually drop in value very quickly. So I actually just suggest once you get an item, you constantly keep trying to sell it. This way you actually don't lose any profit. So we're actually going to be picking up our 5th pair of painted Dracos. We're almost halfway there to the Draco set, which is actually so exciting. So we actually just picked up the black ones for the minimum price value. No one was really offering it under 100 credits, so I just decided to take it since I need it. And then since the black optimizer is so difficult to sell, I actually offered it under 100 credits of its minimum value for 1500 credits. Since I got such a good overpay on it, I just decided to sell it under because it's such a difficult black market goal explosion to sell. It did take me even a little while to get the 1500 credits, but I eventually got it. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but this is actually the same guy from 2 trades ago. I added him for the previous trade and I saw he was actually offering gray Dracos in the looking for group, so I just decided to pick those up as well for the minimum price value. I just thought it was funny. We both had a little laugh afterwards, but it was actually good for both of us, and we actually get our 8th pair of Dracos, which is dope. Now for my popcorn, I actually decided to take this overpay. Now 4 screen zombas are around 350 to 450, but I'm positive I can get that mid value of 400, and we're also getting 100 credits. So I was actually wanting 400 credits for this, but we're actually going to get 500. So we're actually getting an extra 100 credit profit. This just shows you what overpay does for you in your trade offers. Fortunately guys, that was actually our last trade of episode 3. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys want to enter the giveaway, make sure you subscribe, like the video, and comment your details down below. You guys can also go to my Instagram page where I have all my YouTube information and when I post my next videos. Make sure you go follow my Instagram down in the description. But that's everything for today. Peace.